Hey, what's up, guys? I gotta pee real quick. I just made some pizza. One more time, and I'm YouTubing. No, the plug wasn't in all the way, so give me 1 second. I'm right here. Hey, Poppy. Hi, buddy. Alright, I'm back. Hey. What's up, guys? Whatever. It's there. Did you go get pizza? I got pizza. Pizza. Taco pizza is delicious. I lose more and more people as my streams keep falling out. It was my fault. The CPU power cord wasn't in all the way, and I don't know how it came out. Oops. I look like a werewolf? Me? Maybe I am. How do I look like a werewolf? You know what's pretty good? Is taco rice. You just put taco stuff on a rice, on white rice. It sounds really simple and gross, but no, it's really good. It's simple and good. Huh. Damn hair. So what channel is Punchy on? Give me the link. You humans eat some weird things. Humans do eat weird things. Sometimes I wish I wasn't human. I could feed on my enemies.
and men's dogs appeared to know him, and when they saw...
Of course, Tom's streaming. Get the dog. What do you mean, get the dog? Me and my man turn our basement into a fish room. Amateur promises videos will be longer. Just fill it all up with water. You was hungry. Keep you company. Oh, the dog? It's like a weird whistle. Hello. Yandere, do you bite back? The name of the story I was reading. Santa's Magic. Of course, my phone died. Where'd that cable go? Not like my room's a mess. Cable. Yeah, and Derry, have you ever had Brazil Cafe here in Dallas? It's so freaking nom. Sort of craving it right now. Oh, I found the link for Punchy's room. People said hi to me. Sand Creek Aquatics and Cody-san. Oh. And Les Shrimp Granny. Griffin. Zen Chincher. Fish Room. Rod M. Hey, Mr. Zen. Merry Christmas Eve to you, too. Where did my vape go? Oh, there it is. Nope. to feel like a bad actor right now. Like an actor that's not supposed to look in the camera. They're like, They're terrible. Are you behind? Oh, there you are. You're hiding in the keyboard. Sneaky, sneaky. I've never been out. Oh. Hey, Mr. Zen. Miss Zen told me that you were getting the parts for your son to build a computer. I would like to see that list. See if I can help in any way. Because I built this bad boy. Hey, you're back up. Congratulations, phone. Oh yeah, I wanted to check. There you go. I'm going to see if my favorite place delivers. Son of a bitch. Hey, this isn't too bad like this. Just all leaned back. You can probably barely hear me. Uber Eats. Nope. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. It knows the exact address I'm living in. Ooh, I can order Popeyes. Get $15 off all Popeyes orders $30 or more. So $30 worth of food is worth $15. Ooh. There's no delivery fee. Yummy alert. Allow beef patty. I don't know. Churches, Dumpling House, Jack in the Box, Pie Tap Pizza. The pizza just made me nom nom. Oh, they're too far away. Maybe they're not. They have a spicy hamburger. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you gave me the parts list. Effing sweet. I'm gonna look at that right now. Right now. The page requested cannot be found. What the shit? Oh, wait. There it goes. Oh, he's going with the Ryzen 7. Okay. MSI Pro Max ATX. A GTX 1660. Oh, he can do a better video card than that. I mean, yeah, that's whatever. Not bad, actually. My one concern about the build is make sure that the motherboard fits in the case. This is not my first case. I had to buy 2 cases because I didn't guess the motherboard size and the water cooler. where one or the other would have fit, or the water cooler would have fit, but it would have fit funny. Let's see. Hold on a second. I'm going to get him to subscribe. What power supply? 750 watt. He doesn't need a 750. Is it gold? Yeah, it's gold certified. He could probably go a little bit cheaper. I'll, hang on a second. I'm checking out burgers. Sandwiches and specialties, maybe? It's a hamburger. It should make a damn good hamburger. Bacon, cheddar. Oh. Topped with, no. Marinated chicken breast. Damn it. Double patty. Dill pickles, Monterey Jack, syrup, open face brioche, butter fries. No. Chappy. He has death. He is Death Cupcake. Oh, hey, Death Cupcake. What's going on? I'm the one building the PC. Well, welcome to the stream, Bubba. No, I just built this massive beast right here. It's an i9 ROG Strix essentially a ROG Strix computer. But yeah. So I was looking at food. I'll look at that later. So I was looking at your build list, Bubba, and got another sub. Well, thank you. And it's a pretty good build list. Let's start from the top. So you went with the AMD. I can't hate you for that. AMD's top of the game. I got the i9, and I'm a little bit disappointed. I mean, no, not in the processor, but I'm disappointed that AMD stepped up their game, and I didn't buy an AMD because I would have went with the craziest AMD they had. The only parts I actually bought so far are the Ryzen CPU, because it was on sale for $330 to $160. Everything else is subject to change, other than the motherboard needing the right connection. Hey, Griffin. What's up, guys? So that's good. That's not a bad processor, actually. And you should be able to overclock that if you plan on doing that at all. And, of course, the motherboard works with that. You're running Team T-Force Vulcan Z, 16 gig, 2/8. Let's see. And it's DDR 3200. It's dropped pretty. Oh wow. Yeah, it's not bad on price. I feel like if you want, not bad. I went with the G Skill. What's the speed on your RAM? It is cast latency 16, which is really good. 16, 18, 18, 38. That's really good. Voltage is 1.35. Okay, well that's not too bad for the RAM. Crucial P1 terabyte solid state drive. Okay, so you're only gonna put, and I didn't see a hard drive. I don't have a hard drive in my computer. I actually run solid states. I run 2 terabyte solid state drives. They are the Western Digital Blue, so they're not the fastest solid state, but solid state's always faster. I need to run mine in RAID, which is why this one's not plugged in right now, because I got to figure it out. GeForce 1660 Super 6 gigabyte SC Ultra gaming video. $1660. So I'm sure you're not so worried about the new. I got a 2080. You're not worried about the 20 series, but how much is a 20 or a 1070? A 1660? 16. Oh, it's 1660. Why have I not heard of that? Let me look at this. GTX 1660. Oh, okay. Oh, it's the new ones. I'm fucking retarded. Okay. It's got an 85. That's pretty good. Continue with ad block. I don't care. Modest gains over a 1060, 6 gigabyte. Not a true budget GPU price. Some games use more than 6 gigabytes. Well, that's fine. Base clock is good on that. CUDA cores, render outputs, texture units. Those are all just numbers, right? Which they do mean stuff, but I imagine you're going to be gaming with this computer. Single monitor output, but it's got 3. It's got the DVI. It's a weird one, and HDMI. I wonder if you couldn't. No, because that's still pretty cheap. I wonder if you couldn't go a little bit cheaper on the power supply. Not that you don't need 750 watts so much. You could probably drop it down a little bit and maybe come up with a video card. One of my, and that's just, that's my recommendation. It doesn't really matter. What you have here will work. My one concern is your ATX mid-tower case may not fit your motherboard and all your accoutrement. And I don't see a cooler. Does this come with a cooler? Does your processor come with a cooler? Mr. Death Cupcakes? So Destiny 2, I carry a lot of people, and I want speed more than looks. I don't need to run everything on max settings. I play Destiny 2. Mobos like Lead and Smite. Okay, well, yeah, that's not bad then. So I was wondering what kind of cooler you were using. And you got the Noctua fans. What about your case? What does your case have? Okay. It's not a liquid cooler. The AMD Ryzen comes with a Wraith. Oh, okay. And you're not running any optical drives. The Logitech G Pro. I could have swore I saw a cheaper mouse. It's the ones that has the number pad here at Best Buy, and they're wireless. I like wireless, but I don't like wired mice. It's not bad. 1 terabyte. Are you sure 1 terabyte's going to be enough memory for you or enough space? Spouting French with his Frenchy mustache. Ha ha ha. Chappy the Musketeer. You're ridiculous, bud. Can I stream from my Commodore 64? No. You don't have a video out that supports enemy output. Shit, what's the word I'm looking for? The encoder style. Punchy is live. Be back. Suck la bleu. I had mice as a pet years ago. Yeah. I don't know if I'd have mice as a pet. Not a bad computer. Not a bad computer at all. Do you plan on using the Noctua fans in place of case fans on the Fantex P300 ATX mid tower? And one of the compatibility notes that they make is some physical dimension restrictions cannot yet be automatically checked, such as the CPU cooler RAM clearance modules using tall heat spreaders. It should fit. So my concern was that I had to buy 2 cases for this computer because I'm using water cooling. Yeah, I might look at a bigger case then, just in case I want to upgrade for a motherboard. But I just want basics for now. Either way, it's an upgrade from a PlayStation. It sure is. It sure is. And it's not that expensive. I hate to say that. $10.96. It's not that bad. What speed RAM am I running? Punchy just went live. I'll have to stop by and say hey to her. We're paying for this computer. I want to make sure he gets what he needs. Any suggestions for making sure he's not lacking anywhere? I'd rather spend a tad more than something he's gonna. I understand, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just, I'm going through thinking. Looks like everything he has will be a pretty good computer, to be honest with you. It's closer to the higher end of the spectrum, which is awesome. Only thing he'll want to upgrade in the future will be the video card, or maybe add more RAM, but that's not a problem. And like he said, he can get a new MOBO if he needs to. Feel free to make a separate list if you want to. I really wouldn't change this a whole bunch. I really did want to just check it out. Definitely pay attention to those dimensions, though, because nothing sucks more than getting all the parts and then going to build it and it doesn't fit. But since you're not running water cooling, an ATX mid tower should fit. What's the dimensions? It's got 2 PCIe 16 slots, 4 PCIe 1 slots, 1 onboard Ethernet, 6 SATA, 2 M2s. Oh, okay. Oh, someone built this computer. Let's see what they say. Works raising 250 FPS on CSGO. 490 stable 150. A lot of brands. Looks like a lot of people like this motherboard and case. It's very similar to your build. No, it should be a really good computer for a couple years. And upgrades that you need to make are upgrades that you can do on your own. Like installing more RAM or changing a video card. Because technology, every now and then it gets a little bit better. I don't know if you need the fans. Wait a second. Let me check. You might need the fans. Because case fans are notoriously bad. Yeah, let's go to Amazon real quick. Computers are only really good for 6 months. My computer will be good for a few years. For like 3 or 4 years. Maybe 5. I went 90th percentile for PC speeds. I kind of overdid it. Unless there's huge improvements in computing power in the next year or two. But, I mean, really, I wouldn't say 6 months. I'd say probably at least a year. At least a year. Generally in the scape of 2 years. You know, this stupid ROG Strix laptop. It's got an i7 in it and a 1050 video card, and it ran Witcher 3, which that doesn't mean anything to most of y'all, but a pretty good game until I spilled tea on it. It essentially made it a brick. But and this thing's old. 3 years old? I feel like if you have to add or update stuff more often. But I'm old, I don't know. No, he'll be happy with this computer for a long time. For a good amount of time. There's the supports ATX, UATX, micro. I think that's micro. Mid ITX, EATX, up to 255 millimeter wide. Dimension 200 by 450 by 400. Let me check. Egg. Yandieri's getting bored. I'm sorry, Yandieri. I'll get back to the creepy stories in a second. Give me the motherboard. That's what I want. Mobo. Look at that bad boy. That's an MSI. She's pretty. A B450A Pro Max. Ooh. And if you ever decide to do something like a Ryu water cooler like I have, or whatever, an AIO, that's the only problem I could see turning into a problem. It's fitting your radiator somewhere. Merry Christmas to you, Side Effect. How you been, Bubba? My dad got a dog, amateur. It turns out to be 50% German Shepherd and 50% Wolf. It's kind of cool. Don't worry, I'm listening to music. Yeah, pretty legit computer. I give my seal of approval. Oh hell, you've turned this into Chappy's Tech Talk. Sorry, Yandieri. I think you could probably go down in wattage on the power supply. Maybe. A little bit. But wouldn't. Because with that power supply, you can do more upgrades. That power supply will last you a while. Nope, it's good. I'm going to close this so I'm not talking tech anymore. Or if I do talk tech, I'm not picking out little parts anymore. No, it's a pretty legit computer, man. Make sure you stop in by the chat and show it off when you have it built. I love when people can build a computer. Yeah. Hell. Crazy chicken, dude. What's happening, Bubba? Sorry I missed you coming in, or is this the first time you're coming in? Nope. It looks like the first time you said anything. Hey. Thanks, Mr. Chappy. Oh, no worries. I was just really curious because, I don't know. It's funny because I'll go to like Walmart or, no, Best Buy. You'd think of them as a tech place. And their gaming PC, like what he's building for a PC for $1,000, is so far better than what Best Buy sells as a gaming PC that you're in the clear for a while. Yay, Chappy. Or yay, thanks, Chappy. He'll appreciate you when he's rich and famous. Just, help me out. Throw me some subscribers when you get rich and famous. Whatever. Make me rich and famous. Whatever. I can just about set up a YouTube account. I was thinking about setting up a tech channel. I don't know. I still might do it. I will probably be doing just to let y'all know. I have this old beast. Old trusty here was my old Asus desktop, and she burnt out. So I'm going to be putting her in a new case and fixing her up proper. And, hell, I might even put my second Ryu in her, because I have 2 Ryus. And then we'll see. Uh-oh. David and Crazy Chicken Dude are at it. Kings of the South, Kings of the North. But, yeah. Just make sure you pay attention to the way that the processor goes into the motherboard. For God's sakes, don't be like me. I ruined a motherboard like that. Tech channels are good. Bitwits, how to build a PC, is like 2 years old and still gets millions of views. People are always asking questions. Yeah, and I can't answer them all the time. I'd have to do a bunch of research. But some things never change. And, I mean, dumb old me set up this thing. I mean, two motherboards later, because I bent pins on the motherboard like an idiot. Don't do that. Don't be me. I was in a hurry. I was all excited. Don't be excited when you're building your computer. Or be excited. Don't rush at all. What did they say? Measure twice and cut once? Because you do not want to break any of these parts. And they're not usually breakable parts. Like on processors, they don't have pins on them anymore. They're just flat. But the motherboard, when you fold open the flap, that's pins. So don't mess those up. When you put your paste. Oh, where's my paste at? Whatever. When you put your paste on, don't overdo it. I watched like 3 videos. Yeah. And I knew about and I still messed it up. I will send a, let me see here. There's the Discord link. And I have some, besides me, there's far techier people in my Discord channel that if you have questions, they can answer them. The girl that helped me build my computer's named Pip, and she's awesome. Drew Brees has the most passing touchdowns of all time, and yes, Sean Payton has turned us around. Oh, geez, we're talking football. Any of those links work. Last time I built a computer, they were just putting out gray as a color option as opposed to the cream eggshell colors they had for 20 years. Yeah. The sad thing is, amateur, I'm only 27 years old. And more kids, smarter technology than me. I mean, because technology changes, and younger people are more apt to change than older people. Not old, but people older than younger people. Because the older you get, the more set in your ways you are. It's not like I had to learn a whole bunch of stuff for this, plug slot A into plug B, or plug into the, whatever. You understand what I'm saying. You're 27. Well, I mean, I got 10 years on you, Alex, but my job is technology. It's what I did. Figuring out technology was a big one. That was a pain in the butt sometimes. But yeah, so I don't know. It's when you get done, you're just gonna be like, ha ha, pretty computer, and then you're just gonna open up Steam and start downloading everything. I have some Burt's Bees. It's right here, and we got an HD camera, so we can see them. We can see the buds. It's a whole lot easier. Let's see here. So you got the Burt's Bees. Oh, focus. It's gotta focus, but it's not gonna focus. So I can make it focus. What's the button? There's the button. There's the button. Where's the button? Well, whatever. Gotta lubricate your lips. And if you don't, I'll do it. You don't want me to do it. So that's my Burt's Bees. I'm almost done with this tube. I'm pretty stoked about that. I can see the little yellow thing. That's an accomplishment, finishing a thing of I mean, I just started doing that voice one day. But yeah. I don't know. So who wants a creepy story? I imagine that's why you're all here, not for the tech talk. I mean, whatever, right? Crazy Chicken Dude just wants to talk football. The feet ball. Kids these days should study computer science and robotics. There will be no manual labor jobs soon. I'm looking the whole time. I can sound like the Orbit lady. Oh, that's the British lady, right? The Orbits makes your mouth clean. So, we're gonna find ourselves a story and we're gonna read it. Stay off the ice? Maybe, if it's not